الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبيه الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Everyone knows or heard about the Isra wal Mi'raj. Anyone did not? What is Isra wal Mi'raj, brother?
أسر الله سبحانه وتعالى بعبده من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى وعرج به إلى السماء.
أحسن, جزاك الله خيرا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took his servant, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, من المسجد الحرام in Mecca to al-Masjid al-Aqsa in Bayt al-Maqdis in Palestine. This is a major event, and it was a major event especially for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, where he was rejected badly in Taif, and he was expelled or kicked out of Mecca, where it is almost impossible to make da'wah. And in order for da'wah to flourish anyway, you have to have peace. And there was no peace in Mecca. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to Taif, and in Taif he was received negatively all the way. So he was in a state very hard, extremely very hard all the way. For the simple fact that he loves what he does. And he loves Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's why he loves what he does, and that's what da'wah is. If you don't love what you do, you get out of it, even if it's business. You have to love what you do. This is something that you live with. Picture when you say, I love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you have opportunities everywhere to call for Him, everywhere to harvest hasanat. It's not easy for someone to just sit and do nothing. So he was doing every possible thing, and it seems like everywhere is closed. This is like to say, everyone is against me. Imagine that. Just imagine everyone is against you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Prophet Muhammad said, وَإِنَّ مَعَ الْكَرْبِ الْفَرَجِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet Muhammad said that with hardship comes ease, And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, حَتَّى إِذَا اسْتَيْأَسَ الرُّسُلُ وَظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ قَدْ كُذِبُوا جَاءَهُمْ نَصْرُنَا. When the messengers feel that they are rejected and it's over, like they just give up hope in everything in this world and human being and everything, and rely only on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the victory comes. أَمْ حَسِبْتُمْ أَن تَدْخُلُوا الْجَنَّةَ وَلَمَّا يَأْتِكُمْ مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ خَلَوْا مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ مَسَّتْهُمُ الْبَأْسَاءُ وَالضَّرَّاءُ وَزُلْزِلُوا حَتَّى يَقُولَ الرَّسُولُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مَعَهُ مَتَى نَصْرُ اللَّهِ. You think that you're going to go to Jannah without being tested, basically. You're going to be tested with adversity, you're going to be tested with calamities, with sickness, with loss of mal, and everything. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the people before you had all those testings, and they reached the point that them and the messengers would say, Mata Nasrullah. When is the victory of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The scholar said that they reached the level they gave up hope in everything in this world to help them and to give them the victory, and totally relied on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then the answer came, Ala inna nasrallahi qareeb. Indeed, the victory of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is near. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was rejected everywhere. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now is giving him the victory, and he started by giving him the honor of telling him who he is, where it counts. You see, you can walk in the street with a drug addict and he will start complimenting you. Does that mean you're good? You can walk with an evil person because he likes your sense of humor, because he likes whatever about you, compliments you. Does that make you good? No. But when someone righteous or someone of a value comes and compliments you, you feel good. Why? Because it's coming from a credible person. And that's the meaning of when Jibreel alayhi salam calls the angel and says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves so and so, so love him, and they love him, then he will be accepted on earth and loved on earth. You understand why you see a righteous person who is very good, yet doesn't have many followers. So what happened to that love that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts for good people on earth? It is there. Those few are the ones that are accepted before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when it comes to testimonies. Testimony requires what? Requires the person has to be credible, his testimony credible when he is honest and when he is righteous. A person who is not honest, his testimony is not accepted. Therefore, the people who testifies for you are the good people. If someone says something good about you, who is that person who is saying good about you? Look at their history and look at their lifestyle and look at who they are. You find them the good people among the people you live around. That's what it is. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to tell him, not even the good people who loved him, like the companions, the few companions who loved him and supported him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to tell him, I am going to bring you up to show you that if you were rejected on earth, you are welcome in the sky where it really counts with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the angels. This is basically the value of the Isra and Mi'raj. That's not the topic, but we'll get to the topic. The topic is when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed by Prophet Musa alayhi salam, Prophet Musa alayhi salam asked, who is that? Who's that man? And he was answered, رجل بعث من بعدك أو نبي بعث من بعدك. He was told a prophet was sent after you. He cried, فبكى. قال وما يبكيك? Why are you crying? He said غلام, and the reason he said غلام means young man. The reason he said about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam young man, he addressed him in not saying a man, because they used to live very long. Compared to 40 years old or 50 years old, you are a baby. When people live 300 and 400 and 500 years, it's nothing. غلام بعث من بعدي يدخل الجنة من أمته أكثر من أمتي. If you pay attention to this, a young man was sent after me. People will enter the Jannah from his followers more than my followers. In our understanding, he's jealous. Think of it. And why not be jealous in a positive way when you're talking about Jannah and you're talking about people who are guided by you? Isn't that what competition is supposed to be for? Didn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ? In such you should compete. Didn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, سَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَسَابِقُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ? This is what we're supposed to do.